refine you out of the fire. Man, Pastor, I'm tired of being hot. I'm tired of being in the heat. I'm tired of being in the midst of everything. God said, why not you? Why? Because I chose you. Why are you going through what you're going through? Because he understands that in the midst of the fire, you're not going to complain.
Yes.
In the midst of the fire, you're going to call on him.
Yes.
In the midst of the fire, you're going to say, you know what? I can't do this by myself, but I can only do it with God.
Amen.
Can I get a witness?
Amen.
Yes, God.
See, when he takes gold and he makes you golden, and he makes you something worth value, you will appreciate it a whole lot better. Because when those things that's being burned, those people that's being burned out of your life, can I get a witness in here?
Amen.
Those situations that's getting burned out of your life, you'll be able to say, you know what? God, I know it was you that did the separating.
Yes.
It wasn't me out of my own flesh, because my flesh said keep them.
No.
But you said give them away. Can I get a witness in here? In my flesh, I'm saying I need to be there. But God is saying no, it's not time. See, we have to understand when God is going and putting us through this process. Oh, likewise, our trials, struggles, and persecutions refine and strengthen our faith, making us useful to God. Instead of asking God, why me? You should be asking God, what's next?
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
a lot of times we say, why me? Why is it me, Lord? Why am I going through this? Why am I going through this persecution? Why is my family treating me this way? Why is my family saying these things about me? Why they don't believe that I'm trying to change? Why don't they believe God in fact? Why is it that I'm changing, but God, there's certain things that's not?
Amen.
Uh-oh, y'all ain't gonna help me up here. Let me help you. And anything that you go through in life is a process. Everything is not gonna be shaved off. Real quick. Some things are gonna be very hard to get burnt off. Because now it don't just take you saying it, but now it takes you doing it. Now it takes you running away from it. Now it takes for you to change your mind on it. Can I get a witness in here?
Amen.
So when you don't understand that you need to change your mind on that certain thing, and that you need to get away from that certain thing, and that you need to change your surroundings on that certain thing, God says, I can't refine you yet. I can burn you a little bit, but you're getting burnt in the same spot. I'm not able to shave it off. So now that gold is becoming very hard. The value of it is not getting to the point that it's being used. Can I get a witness in here?
Amen.
So now what God is saying that it's time for us to burn. It's time for us to go through. And I'm not saying that we have to go through, because God has a promise for all of us. Can I get a witness in here?
Amen.
But I have to think about the story of Job and what Job said. The Bible said that God said to the devil, to Lucifer, he said, have you considered my servant Job? And I began to think about the story. I said, wait a minute. I said, Lord, I was praying the other day, and I was thinking about Job. And I said, I can't wait till I get to the point where God says, has you considered Bobby Walton? Can I get a witness in here? I want to get to a point in my life where he can say, have you considered him in this aspect? I want God to say to me, have you considered my servant, Bobby Walton? Have you considered him? That I know that if you take this away from him, he won't curse me. I know if he don't preach to nobody but one person, he won't shut the church down. Can I get a witness in here? I know if you take all his riches and take all that he has, that he'll still bless your name.
Amen.
I know if I be considered. How many of you want to be considered by God?
Amen.
Consider me, God. Consider my ways. Consider who I am to you. So look at this. Job went through, didn't ask for nothing. Perseverance when facing grief, anger, and sorrow and pain. We express our grief, but we don't give into bitterness and despair. You can express it, but then when we get bitter We get despair. How many of you ever got bitter? Amen. Come on, somebody. I need some real people in here. Some folks that say, you know what? Yeah, Pastor, I got bitter. I was ready to beat them down.